Hi there and welcome to today's stretching workout. We're going to take 10 minutes and do some gentle stretching. So thank you so much for joining me. It's so important to take even just 10 minutes and get into that body a little bit. It's been working really hard all week, so let's stretch it out. All right, you are going to meet me at the end of the mat and we're going to do some walkout planks. So let's stand up nice and tall. Let's bring our arms up overhead. Nice big inhale. And let's exhale it down and swan dive down. You can actually hang in this forward bend for a little bit. Walk your feet apart just a tad. And just let that upper body hang. Sometimes it just feels really good to do this. Let the blood flow to the head. Really release everything. Take a nice big inhale. And then on the exhale, let's walk our hands out, shall we? We're just gonna walk out here. We're gonna walk it a little farther actually, maybe to the end of the mat or a little over your mat. And then we're gonna walk it back. Keeping those hips up, let's stay in that forward bend again and then slowly roll it up. Bring the arms up, nice big inhale. Exhale it down. Let's do that again. Nice big inhale up. We're gonna move it a little faster just because we wanna start warming up the body just a little bit. Let's take a breath at the forward bend and then walk it out, keeping those hips elevated, extend it a little bit, stay for a count and then walk it back. Keep those hips up, and then slowly roll it up. Roll those shoulders back a couple times and then inhale it up. Exhale it down. All right, let's do that again. We're gonna come up. Nice big inhale, exhale it down. Enjoy that forward fold. Walk it out. Good, then you're gonna just hang out and plank for a count. And let's lift our hips up and come into downward facing dog. You can pedal those feet. My favorite move. Good, then let's really send those hips up. Drive those heels down. Press through all 10 fingers. Lengthen through the arms, shoulders. Feel really good. Stretch it out, and then let's slowly lower down and come into plank, and then drop your knees. We're gonna bring our left foot forward. Get that right in between both hands. And let's tuck that back foot, those right toes, and then let's lift our right knee up so we're in a nice high lunge right here. And send those hips down, look up. Good. And then let's bring that right knee back down to the floor, untuck those toes, and let's come on up. Bring our hands to our thigh and drive those hips a little bit more towards the ground. Good, and then let's bring our hands to the side and then let's lift them up overhead. Really reaching up while pressing those hips down. Look up a little bit if you can. If you want, bring your hands together. Make a little steeple pose out of them with the middle index fingers pointing straight up, not the middle ones. And then let's lean over to the right a little bit. And then come back to center and lean over to the left a little bit. Nice little stretch on the side of the body. Come back to center. Good, and then what I want you to do is as you bring your hands down, you're gonna take your right elbow. Place it on top of your left thigh. And let the palm go flat. We're gonna twist over to the left. So start from your hips. I want you to start from there and think about like you're wringing out a towel. You're kind of going through your spine up to your shoulders and you're twisting it open to the left. You're gonna take your left palm and place it on top of your right palm. Left elbow up. So we're in a bit of a prayer pose. I know you can't really see me. My back is to you. But we know prayer pose. And just see if you can twist and look up over your left elbow. And breathe. Good job. Let's bring our hands back down to the floor. We're gonna tuck those back toes, lift up that left knee, and we're gonna hop our foot a little bit more forward. And we're gonna come up, windmill the arms. So now our back foot is a little bit in line with the front foot. Toes are pointing forward, left toes are pointing forward. And then we're gonna reach it forward from here. We're gonna take our upper body, we're gonna reach forward. And then we're gonna drop our left hand either down to our shin, our ankle, whatever's comfortable with you. And our right arm is going to come up overhead. So we're doing triangle pose right here. Feel that really good stretch right here in the front of that inner thigh. This is one of my favorite stretches. It just feels so good. So really elongate from your torso, from your hip, and you're reaching it forward and bringing it down, and reaching that right arm up and looking up to your thumb if you can, and breathing, sending those hips back. Doing great. If you want, bring that arm up overhead. You can do a little extended star. Good, and then bring that right hand down. Shift your focus forward, and then I want you to turn that right heel up, and you're gonna step forward just a little bit, and then ground that right heel into the floor. Both legs are straight, and then you can come forward, lean forward, hands on your hips, and again, feel that stretch in the back of that front leg. Good. If you want, you can bring your hands all the way down to the floor if they reach, or you can just place them on your shin. Whoop. Careful not to fall over. Good job. Let's bring our hands back down to the floor. We're gonna step that right leg back, and then we're gonna bring the left leg back to join it. So now we're back in plank position. Good. Let's drop our knees, and let's send our hips back and come into child's pose. Drop your head, keep your elbows engaged. I love to get that stretch in the shoulder when I do this. Nice big inhale, exhale it out. Good job. Let's come back up into table pose. Tuck our toes underneath, lift the hips up. All right, guys, we're gonna do the same thing on the opposite side now. So let's bring our right foot forward in between both hands. Drop that knee, untuck those toes, and we're in a nice low lunge here, so send those hips forward. Looking up, nice big inhale. Think about pressing those hips in towards the ground. Let gravity do its thing. Pull you down. In a good way. Good, and let's tuck those back toes. Let's lift up that left knee. Nice high lunge right here, and again, come down a little deeper into that stretch. Let those hips fall towards the floor. Good, let's bring that knee back down, untuck those toes, bring your hands up to your right thigh. I was like, shin, thigh, thigh. It's just your thigh. Drive those hips forward and then release your hands and then bring them up to the side. And clasp your fingers if you like. Pointing that index finger up to the sky, and let's lean over to the left. And then come to center and lean over towards the right. Good job, back to center. And then here you're gonna drop that left elbow, bring it to the top of that right thigh. And you can twist from your hips. Open up the shoulders, open up that heart. Place your right palm on top of your left. Get that right elbow up if you can, and twist and look up over that right elbow. Good. Doing great. Keep it up. Good. Let's release the hands. Let's come back to center. Bring our palms to the floor. Tuck those back toes. Lift that left knee, and then step it forward a little bit. Drop the heel. Extend that right leg, and let's come up. Arms out towards the side. Legs are straight. And then lean forward, lean forward, lean forward. And then drop that right arm and lift the left one up towards the ceiling, up towards the sky. And if you can, twist and look up to your left thumb. There it is, there it is. Nice good twist right here. Good, and then bring that left hand down, come back to standing, lift up that left heel, point the toes forward, do a little hop forward, just an inch or two, and then bring that left heel into the ground, extend both legs, and then hinge forward at the hips. Good, you're sending the hips back, you're looking forward. You can even extend your arms out in front if you want. Nice stretch. Feel it in the back of that front leg. Feels so good. good. You can bring your hands back to your hips and slowly roll it up. Good job. Let's bring our left foot, step it forward. And I'm gonna come to face you. I'm gonna roll those shoulders out. We're gonna do a nice big inhale up. Exhale it down. Let's do one more nice big inhale up. Bring your hands together and bring them down to heart center. Thank you so much. That was your very quick 10 minutes of stretching. I hope it felt good. Thank you so much for joining me. I will see you tomorrow. Mwah!